What up, everybody? About to go live on the tubes for about an hour. Come hang out.
We have some major news this evening. Just one day after the horrific shooting in Minneapolis of Renee Nicole Good, Secretary Kristi Noem, Department of Homeland Security Secretary, signed a new policy quietly. She doesn't want you to know this, barring congressional visits to ICE facilities without giving a week's advance notice.
That new?
Oh my goodness. We are
What up, everybody? About to go live on the tubes for about an hour. Come hang out. See what I do next. See you there. Link in the bio. What up, everybody? About to go live on the tubes for about an hour. Come hang out. See what I do next. See you there. Link in the bio. Sending love and prayers out to everyone. I think at this point we all really need it. We're all dealing with something. And I pray whatever we're dealing with all gets healed. I think a lot of us are just tired. And today's going to be another simple doodle or drawing. Something to get stuff out of my system. And hello to whoever just came in. Hello, sir.
Hello. Hello, ma'am.
How are you?
Oh, I'm recovering. I'm recovering. Great, crazy day today, and it's not over yet. I still have to finish up my laundry. That should be fun.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, where am I on the screen? I don't see myself on the screen.
Oh,
Am I off the? Am I off the screen? Am I the voice in your head?
yes.
Nice. Okay.
Be gentle.
April, you should just end the live stream now. Oh wait, nah. Here I am. Never mind. I was
I
on. JT was live, so I decided to go up there and talk, and you know. Then I saw you were live, so I thought, hey, you know,
well, at
gotta
least
make
you
it.
showed up
What was
last
that?
night. I said at least you showed up last night. Only Canadian came in.
Canadian. Yeah,
Canada.
I'm here somewhere. I can't tell. I can't tell you if I'm mentally here or not, though.
Me neither.
How's work going? How's your new schedule?
The schedule's okay, but I came home and had a blowout. So
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
I mean, you went me, little old me. You guys never see me like get enraged and
No, I've never seen that. Well, I've once, but it was pretty rare. It's pretty rare to see you get
no, but like it really was uncalled for, and I did apologize.
right.
That's not because I was expecting dinner to go a certain way, and I was planning to come home to dinner being a certain way, and it didn't come out. It wasn't that way at all, and then I looked at the kitchen and saw the mess that was in there, and flipped out on everybody, and almost caused Kirk to erupt
Oh boy.
because we're both of he can hide it better than I can, or he tries to stay as calm as whatever. But I mean, he's dealing with it a lot too, because I mean, he's the one
Yep.
that's not getting the income at the moment.
Right.
But you know, like I thought my anxiety, like I could still feel my anxiety, but it's not as bad as it was the. At least I think it's not as bad as it was the other day. But coming home to dinner, specifically dinner, not come being, you know, not coming home to the way that I was anticipating. Um, like again, I know I shouldn't have erupted like I did, but it
Right.
happened.
Yeah.
Because like I gave Kirk specific instructions on what to do, and because my mother actually did ended up doing the cooking, um, like my intention. So we made they made pasta and meatballs,
Okay.
right? And Kirk, I don't think has ever done it himself. Made it the whole meal himself without me guiding it or whatever. And I told him, I said, if my mother doesn't start the meal, or even if she does, help her, and you know this is the ingredient you need for the meatballs. This
Right.
is how to prepare them. This is what these are the two pastas you can choose from. Because I knew what, as far as like the pasta itself, I knew what we had in the cabinets,
Right.
and I specifically told it like we had penne and we had the spiral pasta.
Okay.
Right, so I was like, okay, if you do the penne, we have a bag and a half. Use both bags or whatever. The long story short, when I came home, um, my mother was like, "So I made you a prep meal and made my other brother who doesn't live here a prep meal because she told him what we were having. He said he was gonna come over. So she's like, "So I made you a prep meal and him a prep meal, and there's no more pasta." I'm like, "What do you mean there's no more pasta?" Because I was under the impression Kirk is the one that cooked,
Hmm.
and I told him to use both bags of the penne. And my mother, instead of and even my mother should have known better. That like at least use the whole bag of one of the bags of pasta.
Right.
But what she ended up doing was using the one that only had was half full, and took like a handful from the unopened.
Oh, geez.
Um, and she had what she did end up doing is having enough for the people that were already home
Right.
and two prep meals. My intention was the reason I wanted all that pasta made, like the package and a half, is because not only did I want to eat when I get home, I wanted
Right.
to make I did want a prep meal to bring to work tomorrow.
Right.
But the way she did what she did caused there not to be enough pasta. And then seeing that the mess that was in the kitchen when I left for work at 7 o'clock, at 10 o'clock this morning,
Hmm.
still scattered around the kitchen, like I just kept going. I just kept ranting and like one of my you basically like telling you ruined what I was hoping to come home to,
Right.
and you know all you had to do is I go. I told Kirk what to do. And tell my mother you should have known better because I'm gonna be looking. I want to eat and make a prep meal if there's enough
Hmm.
left over
Right.
and stuff. So, but I was slowly trying to calm myself down. I was in Kirk got like I said, I got Kirk upset to the point that he's like, "Listen, before I left, I'm walking away," and
Hmm.
he ended up going taking a walk around the block, around the corner. And when he came back, I followed him into his room and hugged him and told him I was sorry. And
Hmm. Right.
I know both of us are, both of us are stressing out, and you know, and
Yeah.
he got choked up, and I cried a little bit and stuff. So
Yeah. What was I gonna say? Well, this is probably not a good time to say that I blame Kirk for this, but I actually don't. So I can't actually say it. I was just gonna say that to lighten the mood, but yeah, I mean, it sounds like you guys have like a lot of stress. I mean, a lot. I
yeah,
know a lot of people have stress, but like you guys have. I mean, I've seen it on your videos. I just don't know how it's affecting Kirk. Obviously, it's affecting him probably in a very similar way.
yeah,
Um, but you have to. How have you been able to do like any shopping this week? I know you've only been working.
yeah. We no, as far as that, we were fine. The
Okay.
shoe, hopefully, we'll be fine this week. Um, Kirk is trying to get in touch with people. Hopefully Monday or Tuesday he can connect with someone to see about potential placement at other sites.
Right.
Otherwise, he might have to just go in for unemployment or
Right.
apply for unemployment, um, and take it from there and stuff. And my panic is for him and for our current situation, but I'm also panicked about my job is safe for now,
Hmm. Right.
but the way things are going, I'm still anticipating what might be happening in the next 6 months to a year, or
Right. Right.
because there's no like if they do know something, they're not gonna say it,
Sure. Sure. Yeah. Sure.
and the managers that I trust, they're like, they're not telling us anything either.
Right.
Um, you know, in at the very least, we have to the end of the year. Um, And like I'm not gonna say too much online because I don't know. I mean, there's nothing sensitive, but like I don't want to give too much about like
Yeah.
my job site, my job place.
Right. Yeah. 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 Don't do that.
So but um, I'm losing my train of thought.
It's okay. That's okay. Just take your time. By the way, everyone, she works in Vegas. She flies from Boston to Vegas every single day. That's why she's concerned about this. She works in Vegas.
No,
You're like, no. You're like, no.
no,
You're like, no.
I'm good.
You're good. Yeah, I wouldn't want to work
Yeah,
in
we
Vegas
have a
either.
casino not too far from me, but I won't work there either.
Yeah, casinos seem like they're crazy.
No, but yeah, for me, like I said, the other thing is and me still just having anxiety to even like work on a resume. You know, like right now, like I'm a little more calmer and a bit more focused, or at least I feel like I'm getting there. But like I was telling my other brother, I said I literally feel like I have a wall right up in the middle of my chest,
Oh wow.
keeping me from pushing forward or taking a step forward.
Yeah.
I like I want to, like say like you're like at running for the train or something,
Hmm.
and you get to the turnstile, and like you press up against it, but you're not going through it. And the train's right there, and all you can do is like feel the pressure of the turnstile against you.
Hmm.
I just have to get through it
Yeah, of course.
and stuff. But like I'm literally like I'm feel like physically feeling like something's like I'm being held back, and
Right.
it's not even metaphorically. Like I literally feel like just at the thought of having to work on a resume or look for another job because like so many things are going through my head. One, again, I've been at the same job for 21 years.
Right.
You know, and I've worked primarily alone for a good portion of that. Grant, when we had when it was more active, yeah, there were still people around, but because I worked at night, I had very little interaction with people. And, you know, when I was alone, if I wanted to cry for 8 hours, I could cry for 8 hours.
Right. Yep.
You know, if I wanted to scream at the top of my lungs, nobody would, you know, it wouldn't be a big deal. And then the other thing is the schedule that I had, working the doubles and whatever, you know, there's a lot of freedoms that I had that you won't get with other jobs or
Oh
jobs.
yeah.
And having to readjust to not having that is messing with me.
Oh yeah. I can
Plain and
imagine.
simple, it's messing with me that like I don't have those freedoms anymore. I don't have those luxuries anymore. Like even to caregive for my like me panicking tonight, right? Or the me outbursting tonight about home was me like, see, this is what I was afraid like, and I said it. I said this is what I was afraid of. That you know I'm trying to still help people learn, figure out how to cook a meal,
Yeah.
and me being able to come home and know that there's a meal waiting, even if there's not enough for me to have a prep meal for the next day.
Right.
If I give you instructions to do something to make the meal come out a certain way, and then I come home and there's not even anything for me to eat right there and then. Like, well, this is what I'm concerned about. Like,
Yeah.
why does it fall on like why is it falling on me to worry about this?
Right. Exactly.
You know, and just because like I've had my routine and my whole routine, and same thing with Kirk. And I know I'm making it about me because this is part of my experience, but I mean, like even with Kirk, our whole routine, not just what we, what time we eat, what time we wake up, this, that, and the other, but when we go shopping, how we gonna cook, how we gonna plan out meals, our whole way of life, our daily routines have been completely rearranged.
Yeah.
You know, so everything is uncomfortable, everything is uncertain, everything is doesn't feel safe.
Yeah.
And I thank you for listening.
No, of course. Anytime, anytime, April. Honestly, anytime. I've gone through stuff like this before. Yes, I don't have the same responsibilities and bills that you have. I know you're looking after your mom and you have Kirk, but I mean, I have rent to pay here, and I lost my job. I've
Yeah,
lost my job twice in 5 months. Although the first
right.
time it was just the company just went down. There was no actual job. Second time,
No,
I just got
that's
let go.
and that's kind of the same thing that's kind of happening with this, where like
Yeah, with Kirk.
they,
Yeah, Kirk did that.
it's starting with budget cuts, and they started with security.
Yeah, that's not the place you should be starting. But anyway,
Yeah,
um, but because everyone needs security, no matter where you're stationed. But yeah,
yeah,
I actually have to share a real quick kind of a story. Well, it's sort of a story that kind of, I'll just, for lack of a better term, pissed me off yesterday. So, of course, I've been job hunting for the last month or so since I got let go of my other job. And I was at the library in this town called Fort Jones, and I was kind of sitting there, and my coworker's mom walks up and starts talking to me, and she's a very eccentric
yeah.
Native American lady. She does not. I hate to say it, but she just comes up to me every time and reminds me that she does not like white people. I'm like, okay, that's cool, I guess. Whatever. All right. I don't either. I'm Lebanese and Greek, so we're good. I'm with you on that. Of course I joke with her, but
Yeah.
and then she said, I talked to my daughter the other day, and I said, okay, what'd she say? She said, well, if you would have been working with her, you probably still have a job. I'm like, how does that help me now? That kind of information doesn't help me now. I was nice, but I said, well, why don't you have Maya go into the big bosses and say, hey, bring this guy back. I'll train him over here, and he'll probably survive over here. But I didn't say that because I was just like it's like useless information. It's like me walking up to you and saying, hey, the sun's going down, April. What can we do with that information? You can't do anything with that information.
Yeah.
Like, that's great information. So I was getting a little bit. There's no big story here. I was just a little bit angry at it. I'm like, come on, why would you tell me that right now? Like, am I going to get my job back? Probably not. But it was a good job though. I really enjoyed the job. I just didn't do. I don't know. I guess I didn't live up to the expectations. I guess I
Yeah.
blame I blame Stephanie. Gotta blame random people here. I blame Stephanie for all this.
Is she lurking?
I don't think so. I haven't talked to Stephanie in a while. I'm sure she probably is. Who else? Who else would be lurking? I don't see anybody. Is anyone even here tonight? Is it just us?
Says three people.
Hmm. Who are the three people? Because I'm not even watching this right now because I took it off the screen because I'm on the panel.
Yeah. And
Re- Reveal thyselves. Reveal thyselves, everybody. Reveal yourself. If you're here, at least say hello. And if you don't like April's art, well, you got to deal with me because I'm her manager. I'm the first manager in the history of managers to actually pay their client money.
where's the check?
It'll be in the mail in the next 3 to 5 years.
In 5 years.
3 to 5, yeah, like that. 3 to 5 years, exactly. It'll
Yeah.
be, you'll get it eventually in 3 to 5 years. It'll be good. It'll be okay.
Only for you to say 3 to 5 business days and you like 3 to 5 years.
No, no, it's 35 years. We don't. We're very slow.
Because it's funnier.
Yeah, exactly. It's a lot funnier. Everyone says 3 to 5 business days. What? Why is my iPad not having fun right now? My iPad's literally having a fun time. It's not charging on one of the cords I bought for it yesterday. What are you eating, and are you gonna share with me?
Um, Reese's Oreo.
Ooh,
This is not a sponsor.
that looks really good. At first, sorry, my hearing was off there for a second. I thought you said a racist Oreo. I'm like, dang, that's rough. Why would you be eating that? Okay, let me
They
try.
have
Are
white
you?
chocolate on top, the chocolate on the bottom,
Mm,
peanut butter and Oreo cookie in the middle.
oh man, where do you get that from? I want one.
I don't know where he got it. I don't. He might have got it around the corner.
I mean, I have ice cream with chocolate sauce that I could have right now, but I really don't want to have that at 9:15 at night. I have to get up. I have to get up. I have to be at church at 7:15 tomorrow morning. So this might be a short. It could possibly be a short night for me. Who knows? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm completely thrown off as far as like what day it is.
It is well for
For
you. It's Sunday morning, early Sunday morning right now for you.
some reason, I kept thinking it was Friday.
It's because your new schedule's throwing you off.
Yeah.
So you go in at 10 a.m. every day.
So I go in tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
I'm off Monday and Tuesdays.
Oh, that's good.
Not bad.
Well, that could be the day where you can get stuff done.
And one of the things that I was concerned about was having the stand for the 8 hours.
Mm,
Stuck me at the door, checking bags and counting and keeping count of how many people come in the building
mm-hmm.
while we're open. And um, I'm somewhat relieved about that because it lets me. I'm not burning out. My legs are not, on fire.
Mm-hmm.
Um, they are having me shut down the building for the night.
Oh wow.
So when everybody leaves, I gotta do one patrol of the building, make sure all the doors are locked, make sure everything is the way it was when we got there,
Right.
and just lock the building, secure the building, and go home. I was a little annoyed by that. I'm like, you mean you got two grown men here for security? One of them's carrying, and you're gonna send a chick to walk the building because you're one don't want to do it, and two scared of the raccoons. Are you about to pull a Herman? Don't pull a Herman. I need you right now. I need my friend right now. Don't pull a Herman. Don't do it. I knew you were gonna do it. Well, thank you for listening to me a little bit before you pulled the Herman. Kind of sad that you did it tonight, though. Oh, okay. Well, if you can, come back. My signal on my phone sucks. Fine. I believe you. Kinda, sorta, maybe. It's okay. If he comes back up, come back up then. I'm not going to be on for a whole lot longer anyway. Maybe another 40 minutes. You would think I was a little more tired, but I'm not. I'm sure once I lie down, I'll start to dwindle, but whoever's watching, if you've been lurking, I appreciate it because you're at least giving me some watch time and you're at least enjoying what you're watching, even if you're not speaking. I hope the music at least is relaxing you, the art is intriguing you, and if you're hearing me talk about my day, my outburst, maybe you relate, maybe you relate to the stress. And as I've been saying, I put love and prayers out for everyone. I believe we all need it right now. If you come back up, Herman, message me because I'm not looking at the screen. I'll look up, but if I miss it, you might have to message. I don't know what else to do with this. It was supposed to be like an all black tree, but that didn't happen. I didn't mean to hurt you. I didn't mean to desert you. I didn't mean. I guess YouTube doesn't want to push out my stream anymore. Because I haven't gotten the rush of people that I've been getting. But my shorts have been doing pretty good, so I got that going for me. Alright, I was gonna try to make it to an hour, but I think I'm just gonna end it. We're at just about quarter. It's about 45 minutes so far. Unless someone says there's something in the chat. If someone says something in the chat, I'll stay another 15 minutes, but I think I'm gonna end it. Anyone that was lurking, I appreciate you being there. As always, like, love, share, and inspire. Don't forget, love is everything. And I will see you next time. Much love.